waltzing in, crossing pass, the shot, score! Amirah Ali has done it again.
Ali gonna try to punch one over. Ali with the winner, and Rutgers has won it at home.
Amirah Ali with the game winner. Amirah Ali with the goal. Get kind of used to those kind of phrases because Amirah Ali scores a lot, and she's only a sophomore, folks. So we bring in the sophomore forward out of Rutgers, the top scorer in the Big Ten. And Amirah, out of your 10 goals this season, half of them have been game winners. So what is it about when the game counts the most where you excel?
I think it's just the atmosphere. Like, once we get to overtime games, I feel like I get that momentum, I get that push, and my whole team gets really hype, and I think that's just where I get all the motivation to finish goals, and they definitely support me. NECA has a lot of assists, so I feel like I just have to finish them for them.
Yeah, you mentioned Nneka Moneme. She's also one of your sophomore teammates. What kind of chemistry, what kind of relationship do you two have on the field?
On the field, I feel like it's just amazing. Like, we always end up finding each other. Whether it's her finishing it, me finishing it, I feel like just us getting a touch on the ball will definitely end in something great, like a goal, game winner. And I just feel like that's just how we've been working this past year, and I just think it's really great.
You mentioned the overtime games. Rutgers, 8 straight overtime games, which is the longest streak in program history. How do you guys handle something like that, game in and game out?
I think it's just, I have to give it to our coaches and our conditioning coaches. Like, they definitely get us ready for these games. We're stronger for these games, and I feel like when teams usually get tired through overtime, that's when we usually excel. And I feel like that's what's been pushing us through these last few, actually all of our Big Ten games.
I want to give you an opportunity to talk about some of your mentors and some of the people who have helped to shape Amirah Ali to be who she is right now.
Rich King, he was a coach for me from age 5 to 13, I'd say. And I think he just gave me the confidence to play and take people one-on-one and be able to have that confidence to score those final goals, like have that confidence. And I think just recently I started with another trainer named Frank, and he's just definitely been a big part of me excelling.
Props to those two. Whatever they're doing is working. Tell me something about Amirah Ali that we don't know. What's something interesting about you?
Well, I don't know if people know this, but I did start soccer at 4 years old. So I've been going for a long time. And other things, I am an exercise science major, and I'm working on that right now. I'm doing pretty well in school, too, so that's good.
What was Amirah Ali? I'm curious, what was Amirah Ali like as a 4-year-old soccer player?
Oh, I was crazy. I was everywhere on the field. Even before that, I was 2 years old. I remember watching my brother play soccer, and I'd run out on the field with him. So I feel like it started even there. Yeah, I would just always want to have the ball, and I feel like that's how I am now, too.
That is definitely how you are, and you are definitely one of the best goal scorers, not in the Big Ten, but in the country as well. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.